When we think of lockdown, for most of us and for our kids too, the first thing that comes to our mind is that shooter scenario, that person that's on campus that doesn't belong here. And what I'll tell you is that my team actually responds to emergencies at schools every year, all year long. And last school year, we responded to over 500 lockdowns at schools all over the country. And of the 500 plus lockdowns that we responded to, 5 of them involved somebody that didn't belong on a school campus and had a weapon. So I need to find a safe place for me and ideally any students that are around me. Best place to do that is behind a closed and locked door. Locking the door is the most important thing that we can do because as soon as I lock the door, I'm buying myself time. Over the last 15 years or so, we've actually learned a lot about what goes through people's minds who are on a school campus to cause harm. And what we've learned is that they actually don't want to try to enter a space unless they can see somebody in it. So the way that we avoid them honing in on us, the way we avoid them creating a target of us or anybody around us, is by preventing them from being able to see us and taking away their ability to focus on us. Once my door is closed and locked, it stays closed and locked for the duration of the lockdown. It doesn't matter who it is. As a school and as an administration, we can rush to get communication out to parents, and I literally mean rush. And we can do everything possible to get the first message out to parents within the first few seconds after the drill starts or after the real emergency starts. Because our school has a command center, and our command center is aware of what's going on and is going to communicate the correct message to your parents, along with things that they can do. And know that as quickly as we possibly can, we're gonna start getting resources into you in the classroom. But I also have these students that are with me, and they're staring at me, and they're hoping and looking to me for an answer. They're looking to me for calm. They're looking to me for a reason that this is all going on. And if you can figure out a way to teach or entertain while you're in there, that's going to be the most successful way to keep them preoccupied. But if 100 of us plus students pick up the phone and dial 911 and we're all trying to get into that dispatch center all at the same time, we actually slow down our response instead of speeding it up. So here's the rule of thumb. If you're in the command center, if you're somebody who expects to be leading the school during and after the lockdown, you should call 911. The other group of people on campus who should call is anybody who has what I'm gonna call unique information. So if you saw the swarm of bees buzz by you in the hallway, then you can pick up the phone and dial, and your information will be really valuable to 911. At the end of the event, and again, this could be 15 minutes later, during drills, it will generally be something like 10 to 15 minutes later. During a real emergency, especially if the police have to get involved, it'll generally be something like an hour to 8 hours. We do actually want to prepare each classroom to be self-sufficient for up to 8 hours. But at the end of that time, we're going to communicate to you in 3 ways. And the first is that we're gonna send out a text message and we're gonna say, all right, everybody, the lockdown is over. So we're also then gonna follow up, and over the intercom system, we're gonna say, hey, everybody, the lockdown has been released, please evacuate to the field. And then we're gonna do something else. And this might be an email, it might be a phone call, it might be a door-to-door knock. We're gonna take attendance. And then at the end of the attendance process, we're gonna reassess what needs to happen because it's the right thing to do and it's the best way to keep everybody safe.